Guys, the Red Bull Wololo tournament was announced, and let's talk about it. But first, let's introduce the players in the color green playing as the Order of the Dragon. It's Lash against his opponent playing as the English in the color blue. It's Eddie Smurfy. Lovely name. But you know who's this, guys? Sportix, the legend, the myth. Welcome everybody to another Age of Empires forecasted game. If you feel like my voice is a little bit different, it's not like I'm trying to sound more masculine or whatever. It's like I just got sick. And yeah, my throat got really affected. But anyway, these are not 1 hour matches or 2 hours, just like the people think, you know. And I think it's even Age of Empires 4. It's even faster than Dota. Sometimes faster than League of Legends. So I find it really funny, really, because let's talk about the tournament. Red Wololo was announced, and if you don't know about Red Bull Wololo, did I say Red Wololo? Red Bull Wololo, it's a offline event hosted by Microsoft, sponsored by Red Bull. It has very nice production. It's pretty nice. The last time we had Red Bull Wololo in Age of Empires 4, I think it was 2022. I'm not really sure. I wasn't really into the game at that time, so I'm not so sure about it. But I did saw the replays on the Red Bull channel, and it was quite amazing. It was quite amazing. A nice production. The problem here is that, you know, there are a bunch of things that people don't like. First is the price pool. The price pool dropped a lot. I think it is $50,000 for, that's the total price pool, which honestly I feel like it's fine. It's not that a king is coming. I feel it's not so much of a big of a deal if you know, it's appreciated, right? Better than nothing, and it's not like a bad sum of money. But the bad thing is that they say it's an offline event, but it's actually it's an online event. The qualifiers, right? It's like the top 8 will get there, right? And they play online, and between the top 3 and the top 8, they just get the prize online, which means the offline event, it's only about 2 people, the first place and the second place. Not only that, the first place, Marine Lord is going there, confirmed, like, because he was the winner, I think, last time. I'm not really sure about that, but I mean, obviously he's a really good player, and it's kind of weird rules, you know. It just happens that Marine Lord is really good, and it's okay. Like the final with Marine Lord, pretty much what we will expect anyway, right? Maybe not. But anyway, those are the rules. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. So the offline event will be basically a game against 2 players, and that's it. So the event lasts like 3 hours, 2 hours. And let's talk about the next thing. So it's like, okay, like 2 people in the event, whatever, right? But the next thing is, you know, the game mode. It's not this one we're watching. It's not this one we're casting every single day. Hold on a second. The game mode, it's Empire Wars. You hear it right. You hear it right. It is Empire Wars. A game mode that nobody plays, is not balanced competitively, and to be honest, I don't know why they chose it. Though there are a bunch of things that other extra stuff, like the maps they chose is like kind of weird, some of them, and it's just oh my god, I just can't believe it. But to be honest, I'm the kind of guy that always focuses on what you can improve and what you can do about it. Not worry about external factors. If that's what Red Bull wanna do, then fine, let them do it, right? Let's focus on the things that are happening, because a lot of things are happening in AoE 4. Lots of tournaments coming up. Small ones, and not so small ones. King of the North coming soon. Offline event. People from the north of Europe are invited, and we already got the people we invited. It's Valdemar. I'm sure you know him. Go check him out in YouTube if you haven't. Great guides on AoE 4. Has Demu. Has Kiljardi. Has Dragonvan. And the qualifiers will start soon to see who goes to the offline event. So it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. And I think more and more things will happen. And look at that. I almost get a villager there. Spearman will run. Try to get this guy, but it's not gonna happen. The king will heal himself. And the villager got hurt. Hurt badly. He should have died, but you know, Order of the Dragon villagers don't die quite easy. But there are things that we can do about it. I mean, eventually, I mean, my channel is small, so there's not much I can do at the moment. But eventually, try to host our own tournaments. Try to get our own sponsors. Try to make things happen with our own hands, with the things we can do. Obviously, if you get a big sponsor, that's great. But if you don't, I think things are, despite anything, things are looking great. Because this is a pretty new game. And like anything in life, things take time. Like, if you think about why AoE 2 is more popular, well, it's not only about the game. You could argue like AoE 4 is better or AoE 2 is better. I will say that they just been over 20 years in the market. They have a brand. They do have established trust between the players. So it is quite a long journey that AoE 4 has as well. Like, we're just 3 years after the game was released. I believe it's 3 years, maybe less. So still a long way to go. It is still a long way to go, and there's still a lot of room for people, new content creators to emerge. Things will change. Do not underestimate what people can do. Do not never underestimate. Let's get back into the match. Got walls coming here for Lash. And protected gold. Looks like already in Castle Age. Gonna start picking up some relics. Vortex already here, guarding with. I was gonna say guarding with Eddie, Eddie Murphy. In the meantime, in his base, 2 town centers. Going for farm transition, having a lot of villagers and wood. Starting to get some longbows out. Is to probably kill the spearmans. Not gonna be able to do anything against those man-at-arms. Looks like he will take the prelate, and that's a good kill for him. That's very good. Very good for him. Managed to lose the king, but you know, the prelate is out, and that will give him a lot of time to get another one. Because these guys are not that cheap. It's 100 gold. And you know, they also take time to train, and you need to create them from the Regnis Cathedral. It's not like you had one before. It's not like the Holy Roman Empire where you already have one before the game, and you can create more if you want. Like, if you really want to secure those relics before going castle, definitely you can do that. But looks like Vortex is now going to be on the aggressive side. No surprise. No surprise at all. Farm transition. Has a nice spot for the white tower if he wants to go for that one. But most likely it's gonna be the white tower, right? Has to be. Let's get back to income per minute. Take a look at how their economy is doing. More man-at-arms coming up for Lash. I was gonna say Eddie's Murphy. It's more man-at-arms for Lash, and that's typically the only unit you need for, against the English at this point in the game. These guys are unbeatable. The only thing you can do here is just run. Run, pray for the best. Pray you can just snipe the prelates. And, it's a very good play coming for Vortex is, use the lombos to snipe the prelates. That's it. Like, do not fight. You don't have to fight. Opponent didn't go horseman or whatever. If he went horseman or knights, things will have ended up differently. But, man-at-arms, it's actually a great choice. But, this is what I'm talking about. 3 lombos here. Managed to take down the prelate, no problem. And only 1 rally coming for him. Can the king be converted? I don't think so. The king cannot be converted, guys. Confirm. I witnessed it with my own eyes. You cannot hide the truth from me. Don't ever try to convince me the king can be wall loaded. It's like the units are already here. And the prelate went down, unfortunately. So, gotta get another one. Meanwhile, Vortex already in the Castle Age. Just getting wheelbarrow. He had a very fast Castle Age timing. Try to skip most of the upgrades. Just getting wheelbarrow just now. We have a lot of villagers on gold actually. And with the white tower, he's just gonna produce knights. Knights, very, very good unit against those man-at-arms. So hopefully will give Vortex more map control on the game. Have 2 relics already at home for Lash. 3rd relic coming. There you go. 3 relics, and only this one and this one is left for him. So already with 3 relics at home, you should be feeling very happy about it. Like in the worst case, it's your landmark wasn't built for nothing, right? So that's one thing. The other thing is that it will allow you to go Suabia really fast, because you have the gold income. You can focus more on the food and the wood you need for those farms. So most likely we may see an Imperial Age coming from Lash. I mean, he's not really building army at this moment. He's spending all his resources on farms. Veterancy for archers coming for Vortex. Walls coming up in the south of the map. Secure this gold vein in the back. So have some berries if he needs. And a wolf. Where's the wolf? There you go. You got a wolf here. Reminds me of a friend who has it's a dog with, I think it has 40% wolf, something like that. When he told me like 40% wolf, like, what are you talking about? This thing is a real wolf. It's so big, like you can tell it's different. It has a different aura, It's a different feeling. Like this thing is not a dog, man. This thing is huge. I feel threatened when I see it. Luckily for me, he got old and now he's tired of biting people, so you can go and hack him. But he's big. And he's only 40%. I can imagine how a real wolf looks like. 4th relic coming for Lash. Looks like he will be successful on his relic gather. And looks like Vortex will get the 5th one. Looks like Lash is not nowhere near around. And with that, I think we finished the relic game. You can already tell Order of the Dragon having a really good time with those relics. They're having a lot of passive income. Have an outpost here just to put the cannon in placements. Crossbows are out. Crossbows are really good for Order of the Dragon. They're really strong. It has 16 damage and plus 18 heavy against heavy armor. So they're pretty damn good. The wolf's still alive. Remember, this is the pet. This is the pet, guys. Start getting some stun to get those in placements. and Lombos will just focus on those spearmen. These prelates have the upgrade where they can just they're getting now Inspire Warriors, improve armor +1 and damage by 15%, which is very nice, very nice. More Lombos here, and that's a lot of spearmen, so he's getting a lot of value from this fight. As soon as the spearman dies, like, I'm gonna be having a good time with those knights. It's gonna take care of those you know, taking care of those crossbows, because these are really strong. I have to take down the crossbows here, and the knights dealing with the man-at-arms as they should be. Prelates dying. No crossbows around here, unfortunately for him, and these man-at-arms are just not gonna be able to finish the job. That looks like they're coming back home. It was a very good fight for Vortex. Very good fight. And oh my god, in the back of the base, you know, we're getting a really fast Imperial timing here. I mean, he kind of suspects his opponent is going Imperial, and at that point you have two choices. You go Imperial yourself, or you just go Castle and keep fighting. But the problem with fighting against the, you know, Order of the Dragon in the Imperial Age is that they get those outposts with cannon emplacements with the relics on it. Oh my god, this is killing me. And it's just really hard to deal with them in the Castle Age. So I never thought about this. I don't know if Vortex has, let's take a look at the blacksmith. He doesn't have military academy. I don't know if he has military academy. All these units will come down faster. I think they do. But let's see which units he gets. It's gonna be the raiders, the footmen. Usually we see the raiders. It's a very popular choice among, you know, among the English. It's because you get like 3 knights, 3 horsemen. Basically, for the price, you get 3 horsemen for free, which is really good. Looks like it's gonna be the Wingard footmen. Oh my god, I didn't expect this. That's very cool. It's very cool. It's gonna be out in 20 seconds. I'm gonna take a look at those guys soon. And then in the meantime, Lash, with enough gold to age up, he still needs some food. He needs some time. It doesn't feel good when your opponents are already Imperial Age and you're not. Especially when he's on 2 town centers. Oh god, look at this. Let's take a look at these boys. Where are they? Where are they? What happened? Did he cancel? No, oh, here they are. Here they are. Guys, come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Look at the camera. Looks like he's just massing those units here, or he forgot to rally. But anyway, look at those elite Lombos, actually dealing some damage against these arms, so not bad at all. The boys are out, guys. The boys are out. The Wingard footmen, it's on the game, and we haven't seen them in a while. Let's take a look at those. Oh my god. Actually, let's take a look at his stats. 21 damage, 280 HP, and that's without Elite Army Tactics. He doesn't have Elite Army Tactics. 6 range armor, 3 base armor for melee and 5 base armor for range. So these guys, you don't mess around with them. Also, take a look at the speed. 1.12 tiles. I don't know if the man-at-arms have the same, but you know. It's still pretty slow unit, I think. Still pretty slow. Incendiary arrows coming for Vortex is very soon. Incendiary arrows. Now he's gonna put the relic right where the outpost is, and with that his farms will be kind of safe for the moment. Look at the Wingmark get Raiders. Oh my god. Nobody expected those guys on the field. Nobody expected those. Now 11 of them. Oh my god. Looks like he's just massing just. Oh my god, the Wingard Footman spam has arrived, guys. The Wingard Footman. It's like he was trying to get enough stun to get a keep. Still needs a little bit more stun. There you go. He has enough. Is he gonna build a keep? But the problem is how? Your opponent is already in your base, and he's pretty much sending units non-stop. Torching the outpost. Emergency repairs can be called, but if you use it, you cannot use it in this one. Magonel gets called, but looks like it's gonna go down. Never mind, managed to leave another day. Villagers are... Oh no, insufficient wood. Hand cannoneers coming to save the day. Guys, hello? And it's raining fire into the Order of the Dragon space. It looks like he's gathering his army. It's like, no worries, guys. At the same time, Sacred Side victory approaching, putting pressure into the opponent. Siege workshops coming soon. And Lash with no military units. He still can hold up. Swabia printing villagers non-stop. Farms looking good for him. So, like, how many farms he has? 31. Not a bad number. More units coming into Lash base. It's like we're having lightweight beams coming from the rams. We're gonna see a ram span coming for the English. Look at that cannon. Look at the range of that outpost. Oh my god. It's crazy how much range they do have when they put a relic on them. So far 21 villagers dead on Lash side. If it wasn't for Order of the Dragon, like, he's pretty much dead. And more Wingard Footmen are coming. How long it takes? 42 seconds. Elite Army Tactics coming soon. I want to see that one. I want to see Elite Army Tactics. How much damage, how much health these guys have, because it's like... You know, these are really strong units. Like, take a look at the Order of the Dragon. It's almost as strong. I mean, yeah, this is elite. It has the same damage. Even it's not even half the same damage. It has less damage. And occupies 2 population space. It's like, what? Cannon placements coming on this one. Hand cannoneers. They're doing a lot of damage. Those hand cannoneers, 38 damage. A lot of attack speed. Cannon placement coming soon. Looks like the hand cannons will be on the outpost for now. Elite Army Tactics coming soon. And now we do have an upgrade 336. Oh my god. This is... Oh my god. I cannot believe it. These man-at-arms are stronger than Order of the Dragon. And they occupy 1 population space, not 2. 1. Technically, they are stronger. And now Lash is in big trouble. He doesn't have any military unit, a single man-at-arms. Look at that. You even want to fight one-on-one? Well, guess who will win? If Lash taps out, well played by these 2 players. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one.